So you're both moving.
God damn it! I just silenced myself. I can't hear shit. Alrighty. Great opening. Great start. Welcome to
Season 2's off to a great start.
Season 2.
Season 2 of 3 DMs and a Tale. We're gonna open this one up actually with our first pure guest. Actually, this is gonna be Frankie Boy here in the top middle screen.
Yo, what up? That's spelled with a PH. PHRENK.
Yes, and
Brink.
I actually, on account of Frank's going to be a player for this episode, or set of episodes, I did want to ask before we go for the dice roll for who will be the head DM. Those of you who haven't watched this show before, this is 3 DMs and a Tale, where I have gathered 4 experienced DMs, Aaron in the far top right, Chris in the far right bottom, Manatee bottom center, and Kyle right below me. These boys are, and manatees, are quality experienced DMs, and they will be basically thrusted either into a position of power or a position of please help me. It's not sure which role that is actually. So
I mean, either way you look at it, it's going to be please help me. Just a different version.
It is.
Oh
it is.
God!
Now,
No one wants to be on the spot here. All right.
But the point of the show
We're
is
all
to be
fucking coerced.
The point is to be on the spot. Now, the numbers that we had for the 4 cast members, let me edit this real quick, was the true Aaron in the far right was number 1, Manatee was number 2, Kyle was 3, and Chris was number 4. Would you all like to make any switches, or are you good with your numbers for the season?
Fuck it.
Anybody want to switch?
I'll stay on 3.
All right.
Alrighty, so that's going to remain the same.
Pikachu.
Alrighty, let's get to the dice roll. This dice roll will determine who will be the head DM for this recording session. Is that
This
an
man's
actual?
going to seppuku his fucking eyeball if he gets picked again. It's the first one.
If the dice lands on you, you will be the head DM. Everyone else will be players. God help us all. That is
There's
a
no
3.
Yes.
All right, season
Thank
opener.
That is
God!
a 3.
Woo! Safe.
This, Kyle, actually, this will be the first time that you're actually head DMing inside of an episode that will see the light of day on purpose.
My last one had way too much political intrigue in it.
Intrigue's a word. Intrigue is.
Yeah.
That's okay, because in this episode, our setting is going to have, it's going to be a little bit linear, all right? You guys are a party gathered together to go and venture forth into hell.
Ooh.
Because I've been playing Diablo 4, so I got to go into hell.
You can already tell what game. You can already tell what game just came out. Everyone.
Yes, you can.
We've dated ourselves.
Your party is going to venture forth into hell, and your mission is to go and retrieve a prominent figure that will become more elaborated upon as we get in, once we get characters up and we establish the initial meeting of your guys' characters.
Okie doke.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, at this point, you're good to take the lead there, Kyle. I will be maintaining host privileges, and if you need anything, let me know.
Oh, I'm getting my notebook out and getting ready for this. This is gonna be fun. Where's my pen?
Oh,
I don't know why
what
you're
is-
asking us.
what is the theme? Or do we have one?
Because the setting that he designed was going to be a hellscape, or
Oh,
being like in hell.
Yeah, it's you're going and you're going through a portal where a person was captured and brought into hell, and it's a prominent figure that's necessary to the storyline. But we'll get further into that because we're going to play the initial meeting out where you're going to get your actual instructions.
So is it?
I think they were asking
Alrighty.
because last season we framed it by genre and theme.
Yeah, and
Mm.
unfortunately, much like myself,
Yeah,
genre and theme are not very clear to our brains. So it sounds like we have. It sounds like we have a genre of like being in hell, or like, you know,
Hellscape is the genre.
Hellscape
and theme.
It sounds like rescue.
Yeah,
Taken.
it's going to
Saving
be Prisoner
Private
Rescue.
Ryan.
Taken as a theme.
Prisoner Rescue is the
As
theme.
a film student. I know
shut the
genre.
fuck
and
up. Shut up. Shut your. I will burn
Let me go
your
grab my
degree.
water. I'll be
I will
right
repo
back.
that shit so that when they come to collect your educational shit, it's like, what am I paying for?
Well,
That's already what I'm
this one's
asking.
Pretty easy as Grimdark Hero.
Grimdark Hero.
Yeah, genre theme would be Grimdark Hero, like Hero's Tale.
Okay. All right.
Dante's Inferno, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
We figured it out. It took
Yeah.
5 minutes, but we figured it out.
We caught the tater.
Yeah, you're muted, Kyle.
I thought that was perfect.
Sorry.
Try again.
Off to a great start for season 2.
I know, right?
It wouldn't be a recording without technical difficulties, so.
Professionals. We're professionals.
Are we?
Professionals at fucking up. All right,
I'm a
so Chris,
professional.
go ahead. We'll start with you. The setting has all open races, classes, normal stuff that you'll see within D&D type setting, almost like a Forgotten Realm.
Okay. So, I'm going to be the Dwarven Berserker.
All right. Do you have a name, Mr. Dwarven Berserker?
Yes.
Okay. Hit me with it.
Ragnot?
Ragnot?
Yep.
Hmm.
Dwarven.
All right. Sweet. And what is your role within these this city that you're living in that this prominent individual was taken from?
Typically, town drunkard.
Town drunkard. I like it. All right, Manatee, we'll go with you next.
My name is Robert McLean, and I'm a Dwarven cleric.
Oh my god. Dwarven cleric. All right.
That's right.
Robbie McLean.
Yep.
Okay, and what is you primarily just do clerical shit at the local church?
Yep, I'm sent to do exorcisms and cleanse churches, graveyards, whatever it is you need. If there's some spooky shit going on there, I'm the one they normally call because humans always run away from their problems.
All right, Aaron, on to you, buddy. The true Aaron.
My name's Rudy. I
All right.
am an orcish rogue.
God.
I'm a bit of a problem solver in the town.
All right.
But,
Rudy the Orcish Rogue. Problem solver. I'm going to put that in parentheses.
I think you mean quotation marks.
Yeah, whatever. I fucked that up. My brain's only half here.
Oh, he's
All right, Frank,
educated.
where are we at with yours?
All right. My name's going to be Constantine, a Goliath paladin.
I fucking hate you.
All right, a Goliath what?
Paladin.
Paladin named Constantine. Oh my god.
It's a Hulk and
Well, it's
Keanu
good
Reeves.
mixed up so far.
Well, I guess there is a new movie coming out, right?
Praise be to God.
And in the town, what do you do?
Oh, just general smiting, looking at rooting out evil. I see
So this
everything
is-
as evil.
Home base, got it. All
No one
right. Well,
expects the Goliath Inquisition.
Sometimes a blessing here or there, but mostly smash.
every time before he fucking hits anything and goes smite, you're just gonna hear him make that sound that Jim Carrey did and fucking the cable guy. And just fucking. And host is just hosting this time, right?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Well, all right. So just to recap real quick before we get into it, we got our Hellscape as our setting. Our theme is Mayor-Daughter Rescue. Going into the Hellscape, Chris, you are a Dwarven Berserker, also the town drunkard known as Ragnot. Manatee is a Dwarven Cleric known as Robbie McLean, who is the town healer. Aaron is the orc rogue with the awesome accent named Rudy, and he there is that problem solver in quotations. And Frank is the Goliath paladin named Constantine who makes weird noises when he smacks things. Fantastic. All right, so to get into this, all right, so you guys are in your normal spots in the town. You guys know of each other, but you're not really like tied together, right? You're not normally an adventuring party of sort. However, in recent months, you've seen an escalation of attacks that have come and gone through different areas around your village. Well, recently I mean in the last like 10 minutes, you start hearing screaming coming from the front gate towards the south end of the town. Assuming you're by the bar there, Chris or Ragnot, you'll actually be able to see what's going on, as you can see the front gates are emblazoned in flame.
Okay. I will, like, while somebody's like, everybody's like, I'll point it out, and the second everybody turns, the nearest tankard that's not mine, I'm taking it and walking out with it.
All right. So as you kind of like walk out and you look, you kind of see what's going on. You look across the way and you see your little town cleric just sitting there staring in awe, in little because you know he's dwarven, just staring in awe, beard all emblazoned in the flames, just like.
Yeah, I'm an angry footstool. I know. God damn.
I'll walk up to him, being the same height as him, with my axe used as kind of like a crutch to help stabilize me, finishing the tankard I stole.
Dear God.
Is that him? Is he coming?
Yeah,
I would expect
that's me
more
saying
bright
that.
light, less hellfire.
As you say that, you hear the sound of like a feminine scream coming as you see a child get launched from the front gate area, like half of them just through the air.
What the hell? I run towards
Elbow
the
check
gate.
the cleric before he takes off. Swing, no
Oh.
swing. They're lobbing them high. I'm just.
Look, I'm not even about to explain I'm swearing, especially when that's happening. And then I run towards the gate.
That didn't answer the question as I chase after him.
Wait, you
So
asked a
as
question?
you guys are starting to run towards the gate, the direction that the kid came flying from, you see a group of barbed devils as they start running into the town through the flames.
And people said it was going to be a dull day. Get about halfway point on the tanker, take the rest, chuck it at the nearest barb devil, and then go at him.
All right, Chris, we're going to use deck of cards for this one today. So
All right.
go ahead and
I have
give
shuffled and
me.
made ready.
Yes, go ahead and give me a pull, please, sir.
That is a 9 of diamonds.
That is a joker, even though it's.
Oh God!
Okay, so
Well, it was nice knowing you.
So, as you go to like huck the thing at the barb devil, you're just gonna see him kind of turn and just grab it out of midair and just look at you like mistake. You know, he's speaking in abyssal, so you don't understand a fucking
I'm
thing
going
he's
to
saying.
slide right under that arm and take a big old swing with that axe now.
Give me one more pull, buddy.
All right, let's hope.
Ooh.
Okay, yep.
Nice. I got a fucking 3 on the draw. I'm not even gonna display that.
How many barb devils are there? Just 2 of them?
No, there's a group of about 5. So as you swing through and he does the catch and he just sees your smiling face as you land right into the ribs and cleave straight through.
The second I swing outward, that's mine, and catch the cup. He gets knocked out.
Okay, Mad.
I want to try to cast a sacred flame in the middle. Well, actually, are they clustered or are they spread out?
They're more coming in. They've started to spread. Chris kind of picked the outlier that was running from front, so that other group, you could probably hit 2 of them.
Alrighty, I'm gonna cast sacred flame right there.
All right, go ahead and give me a pull.
Son of a bitch.
Why does this thing keep
Ow.
popping up? Hold on, I know that I didn't shuffle this that good. If that's
Well,
showing up
Joker's supposed to be like big
Joker
number,
is
right?
infinite, and Joker is infinity.
Yeah, I'm reshuffling that because that's the second time it's been
Yeah,
pulled. and
that's
I,
2 Jokers in a row. That's
I'm gonna keep
that
the
smells like a
3.
new deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reshuffle these. All right, so 3, 2,
A 3 of
a
hearts.
3.
What was
Ah,
it?
what was your 3?
3 of spades.
You win.
Or wait,
Mhm.
not spade. Diamond. Sorry.
Oh, you lose.
Yep, you lose. Okay, so
You done goofed.
as you kind of start to do your prayer or whatever, you see the flames start to form in front where you want it at. You kind of get like that swirling effect of the magic, and then whoop, this little tiny flame pops up that's like maybe 2 inches tall in the middle of where the 2 devils are standing.
Oh, you son of a bitch! And then I take my staff and I just puck it like a spear at one of them.
Okay.
Let's see how this one does this time. 8 of
So-
clubs.
I gotta keep
8 of clubs beat the fuck out by a king.
So
Wasn't a good plan anyway.
as you go in, because you're kind of off balance and you huck it, right as Frank's character starts kind of like rushing towards the gate in his paladin glory, he just sees this fucking staff from the cleric just kind of like bounce off the ground and tumble in front of him and kind of land at his feet, which breaks his stride, and he just kind of like sits down and stares at it like, the fuck?
I'm literally at that point in time, I'm just gonna pull out a cigarette and light it. Mhm. At this point, seeing the demons out there, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Purify Food and Drink.
Are the demons the food?
Someone's picking up on what I'm getting at.
So as you cast Purify Food and Drink, you just kind of see the demons just look at you funny, like
I'm gonna go
starts
ahead.
checking himself.
At that point, I'm gonna pick up the closest demon, lift him up, and just try to chomp his head off. I feel like I'm big enough to do it.
A barbed devil. Barbs.
Hey, I feel like Goliath's pretty strong. I trust you.
Epicurean delights. Do not dabble in the
Spicy.
tame.
Kyle's like,
Hold on,
I
I'm
need
gonna
to
get you a picture
let
real
me get a picture of a barbed devil out before you like impale your throat.
You
Yeah.
can't stop him, is.
Hold on. Let me.
He's really going for that that thrusty to get
Look,
punctured.
here's the thing. Either I use it like breaking a lobster's arms and like crack open the shell by removing the horns, or like
That is how I eat a
Are you trying
crab.
to
I
turn
just
a barbed
bite its
devil's
shell.
head into like Alaskan king crab? Like, what are you on?
I mean,
I think
kinda.
that's what his.
That's kind of what it
idea
sounds
is.
like.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
you're gonna need some butter.
Oh Jesus!
That's
Don't
why I
give
did-
him ideas.
That's why he did purify
All right.
food.
I mean,
Frank.
I created the blood fountain.
Turn off your filter,
You can
bud.
dip it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, because
Well, if my daughters walk by, whatever. All right. Barb Devil. You can chew on that.
Yeah, let me at least try cracking some of the barbs off the head first. We'll treat this like a
Okay.
last meeting.
It's,
Pulls out
yeah,
a
I'm just gonna
nutcracker.
eat a cactus.
You know, that actually came to mind. I'm like, you know what?
That is a
Part of me
real
wanted to say,
thing.
part of me wanted to say yes.
Okay.
I
So
have a
you
high
go ahead
intelligence.
and you grab and pick them up over your head, and you just kind of like remove a couple of the barbs. And as you're snapping through the barbs, Aaron, you see this going on before you from your perched up orc rogue spot, which I'm assuming, because you're not the most dexterous individual, is about maybe like leaning on a fence post, and you think you're like Batman, kind of like gargoyling right now, but instead you're just like leaned up against something, like I am the shadow.
Moreover, I'm looking down at this guy wrapping his lips around several spiky dicks,
Yum, yum, yum.
And I think he's just saying to himself, "Oh Christ, he's trying to eat a cactus-made flesh."
Mhm.
Oi, you fucking idiot!
I'm going
Punch
to,
the damn thing!
I
I'm going to
look
begin
up
to
at him like,
chew.
what did I do?
Wait, hold on. What's your character's name again?
Mine? Oh, that's Ragnar.
Ragnar, not you. You're fine.
Thumbs up. Back to like beating down the other bottom half.
At this point, mid chew, I'm going to look back. Were you on me? Like, with my mouth full?
Frank, give me a poll to see if you actually chop through the head of this
I
fucking
don't-
barbed devil.
I don't have a deck of cards, so I need someone to pull for me.
Do you?
You want me to-
all
you
right.
want me to?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Go ahead, pull for him.
And that's a 5 of diamonds. Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
Hold
To a
on, I forgot
king.
to shuffle that one. I actually put that one back on the top.
That, yeah. 5 of diamonds to 8, 7 of clubs. Yeah.
Jesus.
The
It's
DM
not a good day for the heroes, fellas.
No, the DM is batting 1,000, and it hurts buttholes.
I've even like re-rolled and shit. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not saying it would sit in my stomach well, but it's
So-
getting down there.
As you're chewing on it, because it wasn't like a complete like failure, you kind of like getting like barbed pieces stuck in your teeth and everything, and you're not really like getting through the scalp of the thing, and you just hear this thing kind of just screaming in pain. You're gonna feel a spiky heel smack into your side, Frank, and it's gonna penetrate a little bit of your armor, but it's not gonna be anything like super crazy. Just enough to let you know,
Ooh.
and you're gonna kind of like let go, and he's gonna fall out of your mouth.
When he goes to do the kick, can I use my bearded axe to like hook his leg and pull him out the other way?
You're not
Just
close
like,
enough to him. He's a little bit away
Oh.
from you.
May I summon spiritual weapon?
You may.
Alrighty. And I guess I'll draw to see if I can attack with it.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh goddamn! Okay.
Oh goddamn! Yeah, you swing away, buddy. You hit the fences on that one.
Oh lord.
Queen to smash the 2.
So, which devil is it that you're hitting? Because Chris cleaved one of the what is it, 5 in half?
I'll
so-
say the one. I'll say the one with slobber on his head.
The one that was a tiny bit eaten.
So he goes to like drop to the ground, and you see him kind of stand up, you just see this crackling energy, almost formed weapon as it swings forward and just crushes in the cranial cavity on the right side, just right where you were chewing on him, and you just kind of see this devil fall to the ground, crushed, with like half face caved in front of you. You guys have no reactions. Okay.
Honestly,
No,
I'm just
what
gonna
I'm going to do.
Good job. Do it again.
All right. Wrong voice.
So, what does your spiritual weapon look like? By the way, I gotta ask.
I was thinking a sword. However, that sounds more like a warhammer.
I was thinking of
So
Warhammer.
we'll
You
go
never
Warhammer.
specified.
I never
Okay.
have.
So I
yeah,
did.
I will go warhammer.
So,
Well, you can do that at base. Let's do.
Think of you know in the Catholic Church how they have the Pope Smasher 5,000.
Yeah,
That's what I imagine his
All right.
fucking
that's what we'll do.
Warhammer
Then.
Spectre weapon looks
Okay.
like.
We'll do
It's
that.
the
then.
Pope
So-
Smasher to make sure the Pope's dead. That's what this thing's doing.
I'm gonna
Alright.
grab one of the barb doubles and literally just drag him to the spiritual hammer and just smash the face into it as I rage.
So, okay, which Barb Devil are you grabbing? Not the one you cut in
that
half,
slobbered
right?
on has got smashed to bits. I cut one in half. I'm grabbing another one and just dragging it to the hammer and just smashing.
All right. This sounds like a plan. Go ahead and give me a poll.
All right. Jack of diamonds.
I got a 4 fucking diamonds. You win, sir.
All right.
So you drag this guy over there, and Manatee, you see as you like got the spectral hammer kind of still down towards the ground, and you guys are talking. You see the other dwarf grabbing one of the barb devils and just smashing his face on the backside of your Pope Hammer 5000. Just raging, screaming, sinew splattering.
You interrupt happy hour, you fucking devilly bitch.
How many more devils are left?
There are 2. One has now wrapped around into the bar and is trying to set the bar on fire.
Oh, hell no.
The orc just so happens to be kind of on top of.
So it's like what do you call it? It's like it's a hammer, right?
Yeah, it's a warhammer.
So as he's like beating the devil into the hammer, I imagine that the hammer like tilts like it's Mjolnir and just flies right at the devil trying to get into the bar.
Throw me a fucking roll, buddy. Ooh.
God
You
damn.
got a good one.
Holy
shit.
So your hammer, you just see, Chris, as you're slamming, like you missed and like you push into the ground and your hand goes through the back of the barbed head. Like you could feel the dirt on the ground on your front of your knuckles because there wasn't anything left on the front side to catch it. So you know how when you crack an egg, it just, that's what happened. Just squish. So, and you see the hammer just beeline straight off in through one of the windows, leaving a perfect little rectangle mark through one of the window glass panes as it sears through the glass and just slams into this devil and pins him to one of the large casks on the back wall.
In my raging moment of just utter decimation of this fucking barb devil, I'm just gonna throw it after the hammer. Just angry, raging. Like I wasn't done with that yet.
So
No,
as the hammer leaves the perfect rectangle because the energy sears through the glass and creates no extra cracks or fissures, immediately the entire window implodes as this lifeless corpse just slams into it and just tumbles inside through the window.
As that's going on, I'm gonna have Rudy jump down and go, what's your name again? I'm so bad at this.
Which one?
Thanks, Ragnar. And I'm gonna go inside, take my silver mace out, and this thing's pinned against the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
While it's pinned, I'm just gonna smack it across the face, trying to break its jaw and mandibles apart.
Okay. So as you go ahead and do a poll for me, please. Just posterity. Queen of Hearts.
Jack
of Hearts.
fuck.
So he wasn't rolling to dodge you. He was rolling to get the hammer off of him. And as he fucking takes the hammer, you see him kind of fight it, and it smacks back into it. He looks up just in time to catch that first right from you as you start drilling away on this dude and beating his ass.
Sneak attack, by the way.
Boy, did you have any blades, or were you just fisticuffs in it?
Oh no, I had a mace.
It was a
silver mace.
Okay,
I'm the man with the plan. I saw demons and I grabbed my appropriate weaponry.
I'll do it again.
Fair enough. All right, so the mace catches, and you just see the sinew and flesh tear as the spikes off the ball in the end rip through the flesh and break a lot of the barbs off. And he now has this large wound on his face, his eyes closed, and he's still standing, though. He's not dropped to the ground.
Okie doke. I skedaddle out the window.
Is
that all right? That was it.
At this stage, no one's alive inside the bar, right?
Yes.
Nobody's there. Okay. I would like to walk up to the bar and just shut both the doors outside. And I'd like to drop my lit cigarette on the bar and then cast Searing Smite.
Give me a poll.
I need a poll.
I got.
Give me a poll, Aaron.
Oh right.
Oh, this might save the story. It's a 2.
I think we're gonna use mine.
All right. So I'm gonna use Aaron since Aaron. Which one am I using? No, I'm gonna use that king because you pulled for the last one anyway. So I'm just gonna keep it with you. So here's the scene. As you close the door, and you walk over to that window, and you see that lit cigarette, and you go to flick it, and you cast the Searing Smite. You see that Barb Devil kind of like look up, catch the cigarette in his hand, takes a big old hit off of it, and explodes outwards.
Rudy looks at Constantine, assuming that was a stroke of brilliance. Are you pedagogically insane?
I'm just gonna directly look at him. Mm-hmm. Just keep walking back
All
and
right, then.
direct my attention to Robert because he's the one who took my meal.
So as you guys are kind of collecting back up towards the middle here, that last Barb Devil that had made it through, you're going to see the local captain of the guard is in the middle of a tussle with him, takes the leg off, drops him down to the ground, does this, 180, takes the head type, cool anime scene, essentially. Looks up at the gate, and you see him start charging forward a couple of other guards, and they're starting to push back out into the thing. And so you guys are no longer in like an immediate combat type scenario as they're now reinforcing the gate and getting the fires put out. Just kind of like stopping the flow, stemming the tide of the attack.
So I would go to the captain, and I would say, all right, I know we're not the best of friends here, but the city's on fire, and I can't do what I do with no city.
So as you approach him, he's human. You see him kind of like turn and look at you. He's got a stockier build, but obviously he's not like nearly on your height level, but he feels like he is in his ego. So he's just gonna kind of like come up, stare straight up at you, and be like, "You're lucky I don't take you down like the rest of them."
Yeah, so I'm very lucky. Thank you, Your Governance.
So as he says that, I have the hammer come back and hit that fucker in the face.
The captain of the city guard's getting blasted with a hammer.
Oh, but I got a 2 on that.
Oh,
2 or 3.
so
It
I
hits
mean, I won.
instead.
So instead of it being more of a, I'm gonna have Aaron roll against Manatee real quick.
I got a 2 of clubs.
No, you're gonna roll it. Both of you are rolling. Oh,
Oh.
all right. So
That's unfortunate.
as you break the hammer out and start to send it the way of the captain is facing the direction and kind of catches it out of the corner of his eye and just gets out of the way behind the orc, and it redirects the hammer and slams right into the back of fucking Aaron's character. But because it was going for the head, it's only in like the mid back area for him.
As he slips the hammer and it connects with Rudy, all he's gonna hear is, "No one's made to Rudy but me," and I just hit the captain in my rage. Straight up gauntlets and fist.
Ragnar, no! We need him. Oh, God, my spine. Jesus.
Give me a pull, Ragnar.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be a chiropractor.
Fuck your captain.
Your hit is going to be fucking solid. You managed to connect, and you see
I gotta do it.
the captain kind of like stumbles backwards a little bit. Fucking dwarves.
Excuse me, bitch.
Fucking long peg.
Oh, God, can we please stop fighting for 5 fucking minutes so we can deal with the goddamn living cactuses?
And the staging again.
You're gonna see like the captain's face kind of wash over, like, that makes sense, but I don't like that it makes sense. And he's just gonna sheath his sword. You might prove useful. We have to go somewhere, and I'm gonna take you 4 with me.
Just
I need backup.
Just
Is there
one
booze?
more act of petty retribution. I just create water over him and just soak him.
It's to help prevent you from burning. The city's on fire. Shh. You stop, please.
This actually, at this point,
I
I'm
have
going to
like
go
5
ahead.
minutes.
I'm going to look over at Robert before he can get the mod off and use the spell command to make him stop.
Okay. So roll against each other, please. We have an 8 of hearts from Manatee, and we have a
It's the same
Two of-
two, but draw a different
That's
one.
what I thought
Jesus.
too. That's what I thought too. Hold on.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm going for middle,
Put that back
middle,
on top.
middle of the deck, middle of the deck.
All right.
Ooh,
That is also an 8
8 of clubs.
So-
he wins by suit. He wins by suit with the hearts.
because he wins by suit with the hearts. You cast command, which cuts the spell off early, but
I will
you
listen
see
to
like
this.
one little like maybe a tankard of water worth 2 cups in volume just spill right down onto the boot of the captain. He just kind of like looks down. I'm glad your god doesn't like you that much. And he's just gonna start walking towards the mayor's house.
At this point, can I just bless the holy water on his shoe? Like, can I do?
Sure. You bless the holy water on his shoe. And
Just
now
a-
you see that it just like where the leather cracks were, they're now gone.
I'm just like, Christ be with you, and I just continue to follow.
It's a brand new pair of shoes.
It's a brand new shoe. Just the
Where-
one shoe that got wet though. The other one still looks like shit.
He's wearing Timbs.
Rudy's following along. Oh god.
Just kind of like trying to help him as a midget dwarf.
I'm gonna
Thanks,
cast.
Rick.
I'm gonna cast
So-
healing on his
Gotcha,
spine.
buddy.
All right. So you're gonna all of a sudden feel this warmth of like almost like a velvet blanket wrap around your spine, and just all of a sudden, oh, I feel good.
But I imagine it's still semi-violent though, so it's like, oh, all right.
Crack.
That's
you just hear it go
that's good.
Oh my god!
Seeing him like
That's-
upright.
Thanks.
See, I'm amazing.
You sure
Take
are,
the
Rick.
tankard and finish it
Absolutely.
off.
So as you guys are starting to follow the captain walking away, you see that like all the fires are pretty much out now. The guards are established back. There's care being taken for the wounded, but you notice the captain is still in like full stride, like he's moving with a purpose. Like there's something still attacking, almost is what you would assume with the way he's moving.
I follow him.
I mean, where's the fire? I mean, is it literal?
It's literally all around us.
I was gonna say he's
The
running
fires
this way
are
now.
the fires are mostly out.
I follow the captain.
That attack was just a diversion.
I'm literally
Right.
just
Well-
gonna shrug and follow the captain. Like,
Well, that attack was very diverting, but from what?
It needed to take our attention away. We must get to
Yeah,
the mayor's
that's
house.
what diversions do. Oh, okay, the mayor. Thank you. And
You were quite impatient.
Why are we going to help the mayor? Isn't he the one that's always yelling at me to stop being drunk in the street, stop sleeping in stalls? Stop
yes, but
sleeping?
the
Well,
Do
you
you want him to
probably-
stop
mayor-
yelling at you and me to stop having to put my foot in your ass every other week?
the mayor helps it so that you can have alcohol in that place that you love so much. Allows me to commit
Things.
help
Right.
for people, and in general, is a fine, upstanding man who helps us do what we love to do. So we're gonna help him.
Wait, we're doing this for booze?
Yes, in
Sure.
essence.
For booze! And just beeline towards the mayor's house.
And I look at the captain. I say, "You just gotta know how to properly motivate him."
He's just gonna kind of look, and it's like you could see like this weird scar that goes across like his face and shit, and like he's very grizzled looking. The gray is like taking over his beard now, and he just kind of like
22.
looks over, like I really just. He just has that look on his face of, I fucking hate you. Like that's the vibe you get from the look on his face when he just kind of like side eyes you, and he
Yeah.
just keeps beelining.
This commercial interruption brought to you by
You
Fuckery.
con Jack Honey Gold.
Sorry, kids.
Make sure to cut that out. Sorry.
and, at this stage, I'm gonna go ahead and just pat the guard on the shoulders, like you should listen to him.
Ugh.
A human listen to orc. That's a rich one.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a human listening to an orc. It's more like an idiot listening to someone with a speck of brains.
Hey, don't be mean. He's smart.
He's
for
just
an
gonna. He starts stepping out a little bit faster just to get away from you guys.
You're right.
The whole time that we're doing this, we're walking. By the way, I'm not like standing still. Just
Oh yeah, no, he's
bedroom.
You're right. He might be more of a subhuman.
I think that's fairly accurate.
Much ahead of you guys, you just hear.
I might have motivated him a bit too much. Gotta calibrate.
So as you guys kind of like get to the mayor's house, you see the dwarven dude standing out there screaming, "Booze! Booze! Booze! Booze!" at the front door because no one's come to let his ass in yet. You see
I want to
the
let him in.
captain walk up with his keys and unlocks the door and goes inside. This is meant before he like lets you guys in. He just kind of like turns. This is meant for discretion.
The second he goes to push the door open, boot. And I just go in.
I mean,
So go ahead and give me a
Right.
poll, Chris.
if he went to church, he'd get communion.
Wait, you can get drunk off
Queen of
Christ.
All right, I got a 3 of
Yeah.
clubs. So yeah, you connect. Send him straight through the door.
Of course, you could get drunk off Christ. I'm inebriated 24/7 by the power of Jesus.
I was going to say, you think he's the only spirit that's filling my body?
Yep. So and he tumbles backwards in through the doorway and falls onto the ground, and you just kind of hear him let out an exacerbated sigh, just like
Axe in hand, step on him, through him, over him, down.
you can tell that this dude just hates his fucking life. Like every minute of it, he hates it, but he's too much of a pussy to pull the trigger.
This guy
I
sounds
don't know.
like me every day.
Pretty much. His life is tired. He's tired.
In the words of Goldek Grugnall, fuck them Yumis.
Wait, is this the mayor that has this general demeanor?
it's
No,
Steph.
this is the captain of the
This is the
guard.
captain of the guard.
His brother is
Oh.
the mayor.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and just offer the guard a cigarette.
He's just gonna sit up. Thank you.
And I'm
And
gonna
he's
like
just gonna tuck it into his into a little slot on his vest.
pat him on the shoulder, like, I'm sorry.
Reggie's gonna start looking around and investigating.
I will too, but specifically for booze.
Okay, go ahead and give me pulls.
I roll my eyes at the both of them. Why
7
people don't-
of clubs.
So Chris, we'll start with you because you're gonna be simple. You kind of like walk in, turn to the right, and you see the decanter, and you just bolt at it, not even thinking about anything else, and you're in the dining room area, main dining room area. As you're like looking around, you can see the family portraits. You see the mayor, his wife, who has passed away, and their daughter. She in this picture is much younger than what she would be now. This is definitely an old oil painting, as the mother had died about 10 years prior, and you would know this from living in this area and being here and utilizing this town where for all of your various purposes and your larceny. So after the dining room with that large mural in the meeting area in the foyer, you got a staircase that kind of like leads up in a spiral towards the second story of the house. You also have the kitchen area with the servants and everything. Kind of like you can hear that they're moving around kind of in a frantic manner through the house. Once in a while, you'll see one kind of like dart out, look into the hallway, and run back inside somewhere. And it just the behavior seems very off, like almost like something had happened here that would be distressing to them, beyond just what the front gate attack would have caused back here, because this was nowhere, just where the mayor's house is located in the center of the city is nowhere near that gate.
So
Everybody's
I
kind of
would-
hushing, like whispering, like you can't really make out what they're saying.
So I would walk up to them and I would turn on the charm. And I probably like one of the skittish looking like women.
You see this little elf girl,
Mhm.
maybe 17 at the oldest, if you were to guess in a human age time frame. About 5 foot nothing.
Okay.
80 pounds soaking wet.
So Rudy kneels down in front of her and he goes, "How you doing there, love?"
Well, I don't feel safe right now, and that's for sure. But I really can't talk about it because they told us not to talk about it, so I can't really say much else, okay? So if you could just let me go and do my job, I'll be okay, okay? Thanks, bye! And she just...
It's okay. Hold on.
And tries to, like, take off around you.
And Rudy puts a hand on her shoulder and is like, "Hold on now. No one here is going to do nothing bad to you."
When you put your hand on her shoulder, you could feel her kind of, like, wince under the weight of your arm. She kind of, like, braces for it, like she's, like, almost, like, afraid of everything right now.
I get that you're scared. But if you want things to go back to normal, you want to do your job. We need a little help. All right?
Well, then why are you talking to me and not talking to the mayor? He's the one that sent for you.
Wait, I thought the mayor was gone.
No, the mayor's here. That's why you guys came.
I am so confused then. Okay, never
Mayor's
mind.
daughter was the one that's getting captured.
I heard mayor and his daughter. My bad. Okay, and I go, "Oh, that's a good point. All right, but."
Meanwhile, looking like one of those like slow-mo shots, I'm back there with the decanter in my dwarven glory. Oh,
So then I would go to the mayor's office and I would say, "What's the mayor's name?"
The particular mayor for here, actually, I hadn't even thought of a name, so we're just gonna do it on my head. This guy's name is Jonathan Grimrose.
Excellent. Okay, John Boy, it's your pal Rudy.
Oh yeah, best.
Be quiet and get inside.
And Rudy goes in.
I'll be cracking my knuckles following Rudy in.
I will also follow.
Now, it is my relationship with the mayor playfully antagonistic or antagonistically playful?
I've never heard it phrased like that, but that's actually the most important distinction I've ever heard.
I'm gonna say playfully, whatever the fuck. The first one.
Playfully antagonistic. All right.
Playfully antagonistic. Like you don't mean bad, but you're kind of constantly fuck with him type thing.
And when I walk in, I note, "Oh wow, your hair! I love that you decided to do that."
I don't have fucking time for your bullshit today. All right.
finish the decanter.
We apparently hail from the same region.
Yes, you do. Because you want to have relationships, we're tying it together.
I'm going to go ahead and pull out my
You guys went to school together. There you go. Boom.
I was a bully the whole time.
Yes, you were.
At that stage, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my hammer. No swearing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You think I'd be the one saying that?
My daughter has just gone missing, and you're going to tell me no fucking swearing in my own home?
In his own fucking home. This is the man's fucking ass.
At this point, I'm just going to walk up to the mayor in my giant Goliath body and just stare directly down, try to intimidate him into silence.
I need somebody to pull for him.
Oh, goddamn.
We'll go down.
All right. So you're going to see he's going to kind of like look up at you for half a second and then. I'm sorry. I am not myself right now. It's. I understand. It's your nature. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry.
I'll pat him on the
And he
shoulder.
kind of like walks over to his desk, sits down, takes a big old bottle out of the bottom of his desk, fills his glass, slams the shot back.
We'll look back at Rudy. All right, Rudy, he's all yours.
At this point, is there a fireplace in the room?
No, there is not a fireplace in his office. No.
Okay, bookshelf. I'm assuming then.
Yes, there are bookshelves, desks, multiple chairs. You know, think normal aristocratic meeting office.
I'm gonna walk in. Rudy, they're out of bows, and just whip the decanter.
Rudy doesn't even look away as the decanter flies by and smashes into the wall. Now, I understand that this is a very stressful situation. So we're going to need all the information that you can possibly muster. So we can
We're
do
just gonna
this.
kind of like look over at the shattered glass, close his eyes, look back at you. Follow me, and he's just gonna go start descending the staircase.
Is he taking us to more booze?
Oh god damn it.
Maybe. I'm not.
You notice
quite
he
sure.
has his bottle in his hand as he walks out of the. Starts descending the staircase.
And I look. You see that, Rick? You see that, Rick? Go on.
Ooh,
Damn.
more booze. I just
You're
started-
gonna start like barking like a dog chasing after.
I was thinking like giggling and skipping along, trying to snatch the bottle every time his arm swings back.
God damn. Oh my god. All right. So as you guys get down to the bottom, you're gonna see Jonathan still looking at Walter, the captain of the guard, laying on the ground. What are you fucking doing on the ground over there? He's just gonna kind of look up at him. I think I'm gonna take some time off after this.
That's a good idea. He's
Would
a
you say-
hard-working man.
Would you say he's drunk or is he just like
No, he's just after you guys walked in over him, he just stayed there.
oh.
This is a man who's purely defeated in his soul right now.
At this point I'm gonna look down at the man and give him a cigarette and just walk on by.
He takes that cigarette and tucks it in the same spot, and you see the other one is still sitting in there, and he closes it.
I'm just gonna look at him, nod, not smile, but just nod and walk past him.
As this is going on, like as we're walking downstairs, Rudy just looks at him and he goes, "So no cussing, but you can smoke as much as you want."
As you guys are following, he goes back into the servants' quarters and leads you guys towards a stairwell that heads down into a cellar area.
Okie doke.
Alright.
As you guys are starting to descend the staircase, you notice that at the bottom.
Found your
What
daughter.
manner of demon is that?
My God!
Dear God.
He's got health one.
My 3-year-old just went to the bathroom, so that was what that was for.
What manner of demon is this?
My God, it's horrifying.
It stinks too.
It smells like sulfur and brimstone.
Walked up. I'll be right back. Let me wipe my daughter's backside. I'll be right back. She went to the restroom. I'm sorry.
Victory lap.
She's a young toddler. Give me 5.
We're taking a poo break.
Right.
This episode
This
brought
is-
to you by Gerber.
This is where you put the plug right here.
Mhm.
Well, I actually
Uh-huh.
learned recently on that when they had this like 200th episode for an esports show talk show that I watch. One of the original old League of Legends teams called Moscow 5 and also became Gambit Gaming. They had a Pringles like patch for like their sponsorships or whatnot on their jerseys. And the big question was always like, where the fuck did that come from? And on this 200th episode, one of the players was there celebrating with the host of the show. And they're like, where'd that Pringles logo came from? Because no one really knew where that came from or if there was legit. And Edward was like, it was fake. We just decided to just put the stickers on our jerseys. So I could just insert Huggies and wet wipes ads into this.
I demand it.
We're going for a poo break. This episode of 3DMs and a Tale is brought to you by Wet Wipes. We are not sponsored. This show is not actually sponsored or brought to you by Wet Wipes, but we do think it's a very timely ad considering the shit that Kyle is literally cleaning up right now.
Yeah, I'm done. She's 3-year-olds are great.
Okay. I see it's something to drink.
Stop lying. They're horrible little terrorists.
Oh my god, they are, dude. I can't wait to have my own fucking office with a lock on it. I can't hear you. Go away. We have soundproofing on the fucking door.
You see the beating? It's the demons.
If you didn't hear her, she didn't shit.
Poopa! Little motherfucker, because we got a bathroom downstairs that's over here on the other side of the living room. And she walked out of it, pants around, trowel around ankle, and just looks at me and goes, locks eyes and screamed poopa at me. It's like, thanks for letting me know.
I'm really debating if I have a memory of doing that to my parents now.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
A core
Like,
memory.
we've all done it, but do you have the memory?
No, not I don't. My earliest memory is 8 years old, dude.
Wait. Did you just really ask Aaron if he has memory?
Good point.
Bruh.
Do you have RAM? Is it installed?
Yo! I just gotta go to the technician. That's it. Oh, thank you for solving my mental illness, you fuck.
Who knew that Newegg is what you were missing this whole time, Aaron?
Yep,
Well-
it's a water cooled.
Aaron, I want you to know that I have RAM sticks in my little box over here.
Just
Right.
shove him in his ear holes.
No, I have his birthday present for the next 5 years with those old ass RAM sticks.
I'm glad I got all these RAM sticks. Now I can remember all the traumatized parts of my childhood that I was forgetting on purpose.
Somebody had a
Great.
psychotic break there. I don't know who did that laugh, but somebody, whoever did that motherfucker,
It was
just had a
me.
psychotic break.
I'm the problem.
Oh my god.
I need you to calm down there, Taylor Swift.
You are not the
I-
anti-hero.
I refuse.
All right, getting back into it. As you guys are starting to descend the cellar, you notice that while there is electrical lighting that is run through the rest of the house, down here, all you seem like the way the light is flickering and shining only seems like a flame, but you're not feeling any heat come off of it.
I want to try to detect magic.
Okay. There is definitely magic in the direction you're headed.
Okay.
I asked the mayor, so what's with that then? What are you doing down here? What's this
As
basement for?
As you guys kind of dry storage for the servants. But as you can see, and as he gestures as you guys get to the bottom, you see this large, almost looks like a fleshy tear growth thing kind of coming out of the wall. And you can see like blood and sinew and stuff along the floor, almost like entrails. And you look at this wall and you can, in like this gash almost that almost looks like a knife wound inside of the wall itself. And you can see a weird, warm, swirling motion kind of like going around in the middle of it, almost like a vortex of some kind is moving
So,
within the wound, essentially.
I grabbed the mayor by his collar. Does he have a tie or some shit?
He has a collared shirt on.
Okay, I grab it by his collar. I pull him down. Go. What the hell did you do?
Hold on. And I walk
need
over.
answers.
I walk over to the portal. I look it up and down. I like take a smear of it, and I go, "Yeah, there's your problem right there. There's a portal to hell in your basement."
At this stage, I'm going to go ahead and
Believe me,
follow-
this portal wasn't here about 3 hours ago. I don't know when it got here. All I know is that my daughter got dragged into it, screaming.
You know what? At this stage, I'm just going to look at the mirror. I'm going to follow Rudy's cue and stick my finger in there. Then when I pull it out, I'm going to taste it.
Give me a pull.
Would
I
you
got
say that's a third or fourth circle?
All right. You taste it. Just tastes like blood. Nothing else to it.
At this point, I look at the rest of them and I glance over.
Very irony, very, you've tasted
Yeah,
blood
there's
in
a
your
lot
mouth.
of irony in
Yeah.
this.
We're talking.
You got a fucking portal to hell that looks like a vagina on the wall. The more I think about the way I describe that, the more that's what I'm imagining right now.
I just imagine the one
Um,
saying,
at
yes,
the,
I like
at-
vagina.
At the mention of vagina, I'm going to walk right in and say nothing.
Well, that's fucked.
I'm still waiting for an answer.
Just looking at the mayor.
As I'm pulling him down, going, "What did you
Go
do?"
get my daughter back, and you can have whatever you want in this town.
Excellent. All right. And Rudy walks.
Wait. Is it just one thing, or can it be?
You can have the bloody
Category.
bar, Ragnar. Let's go.
All right then. Pick up the axe,
And you're gonna see him just
like the
turn as you
thumb, run
guys
along the edge, and pop
So,
into the hole.
Frank, as you kind of like reach, like, how do you start with your hands trying to like pry it open before you go
I
through, or
straight
like?
up like fucking like Harry Potter freight train going through like 9 3/4.
All right,
Right
so
buckle in.
this large 6-foot gash, your face is against the wall. Above it now, above where you're pretty much the clit at this point. And you feel as it envelops around your lower body, you can feel the fleshy bits start to like grab and pull you towards inside.
Did he find
And you
it?
get pulled in feet first.
My internal monologue is kind of gross.
And that's the moment that we knew he was gay. Happy Pride, everybody.
Woo, June.
Before I leave, I shoved the mayor away, going, "I'm gonna get answers on why the hell this portal ended up in here," and then I follow the rest of them.
You act like I fucking put the thing there.
Yeah. Well, why else would it be here?
We haven't taken cultist off the table.
We can only kill him when we get back anyway, right? So
I'm picturing I'm picturing Aaron just poking his head out of the stone
Yeah.
Out of the vagina.
out of the stone wall vagina.
You just see like the stone wall vagina like, lips just kind of like wrapping slowly around and pulling it back in.
Cultist, maybe. We'll see.
All right.
And you get pulled in. Ragnar just walks right into the motherfucker and just goes through.
I don't just walk in. I sprint and I leap up into it.
Fucking reaches up, high fives the clit on the way in. All right, I like it. How 6th grade of you.
trans-dimensional vulva travel is weird.
Do I hear a moan?
Every time someone goes through the portal,
Trans-dimensional vulva travel. That has to be a coined phrase.
Make that a shirt.
Oh my god. All right. Aaron, do we need to do a halftime here before we get into the hell section?
Yeah, we're gonna call first part of the story right here at trans-dimensional vulva travel.
Yeah!
Happy June, everybody.
It's just taking everything. Goliath, dwarves, orcs.
This story has everything. Goliath, political intrigue, a scared little elf girl trying to run away from an orc man.
And trans-dimensional
4-foot-tall
vulva
bear.
travel systems.
Okay.
40, listen, I'm gonna need you to jump into it.
Tune in 2 weeks for the second part of this fucking story. We're out.